Hi, everyone. Scott Spence, Artistic Director of Beck Center. Very excited to present one of our previews for our 5 by 15 new 15-minute musical festival, this year's collaboration with Baldwin Wallace University. We're very excited. And today our guests are Dale Sampson and Marc Campbell, and their piece is called Rodeo Clown. How are you guys?
Great.
Hey,
Thanks.
great, Scott. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Dale is our lyricist, and Marc is our composer. And we just want to talk a little bit about the piece today, guys, if you're game. First of all, let's just start. Tell us just a little bit about your background.
Dale, you want to go?
Sure, yeah. I grew up in a small town in West Virginia. I always loved the performing arts, everything about it, really, since I can remember. And I moved to New York City after high school in 2009 to perform. And then in these recent years, I've started writing and I've just been really enjoying it.
Marc?
My name's Mark. I grew up in a small town in Scotland, and I moved to New York maybe, I think, in 2008 to pursue a career in music. So I'm more in the music world than the theatre world. I met Dale at a table read for another project we're working on, and Dale has tempted me into the musical theatre world. So I'm learning so much um, over these past few years working with Dale and really enjoying being in this world.
And Marc, you've been a member of a couple bands along the way, so you
Yeah,
have lots of experience playing the club scene, yeah?
yeah, not so much, not so many shows this past year, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm in a pop rock band called Mr. Wives. So that's what normally keeps me busy, but not so much this past year.
I think some of the most intriguing, collaborations come from people who are coming from different backgrounds. Tell us really quickly how you would describe Rodeo Clowns, just in your little elevator speech here.
Sure. Rodeo Clowns is about two queer, eccentric outcasts in a small country town who have big dreams of stardom and working in show business. A local cowboy kind of discovers them at a talent show, and this cowboy also runs the rodeo in town. He convinces the boys to come work for him to be a new draw, to be something fresh for the rodeo, which they need because they're the next property in the community to be bought up by the oil gas industry by fracking. So he does convince them to come work for him. They achieve their goals and dreams, and they do become big stars at the rodeo. And the whole community is really better for it. They're enriched emotionally, even spiritually, financially. The land itself is even better. And there's a bit of a twist at the end that I'll save for the viewing itself.
That sounds good. So, Marc, tell us what compelled you to write this piece. What's behind it? Why this piece at this time?
Yeah, it was Dale reached out to me with the idea, and I just loved it. And I one, I had nothing going on, and two, it was like very I just loved the theme of it, and I loved like cowboys and old westerns and um, trying to play with those sounds and kind of create something like that, but also kind of still keep the music somewhat modern and like in a pop music kind of sense. But I just love the theme. I love the thought of old westerns and kind of playing with acoustic guitars and just playing with the instrumentation a little with more organic sounds of cowboy western esque sitting around the campfire kind of songs mixed with musical theater, upbeat and joyous. It was a fun challenge to do for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Speaking of challenges, Dale, what kind of challenge is it to write a 15-minute musical? Because yours is one that is thoroughly complete from beginning, middle, and end, all in 15 minutes.
That's true. I'm gonna say, to be honest, Scott, it wasn't that challenging.
Okay.
Simply because I've been working a lot with a creative partner of mine, Trey Coates Mitchell. Marc and I both actually work with Trey a lot. And he and I have a clown duo called Bits, or Bits NYC if you want to go follow us.
Ah.
And we work a lot in these like quick, tight packages.
Great.
So we're, not maybe full scripted story, but we're used to presenting a complete package to people that is some sort of beginning, middle, and end in a very short amount of time, and oftentimes with nothing, with no props or technical elements.
Of course,
so it was a challenge that we were excited to dive into.
Yeah, that may explain why you're one of the winners of this contest, because you had that skill set coming in. Well, guys, I thank you so much. We'll keep it short and sweet today. We're looking forward to seeing Rodeo Clowns as one of our 5 15-minute musicals coming to you streaming starting in mid-February. So thanks for being part of the journey, and we can't wait to hear more from your wonderful team.
Thank you, Scott. You're always so kind. Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Yeehaw.